Hi, church. Pastor Mark here. I just want to come to you again this week and give you a little update of all that God is doing in our church. First, I want you to notice the wall behind me. This is a wall in my office. It's actually a door, and it's a place where I put special things that are given to me. And I want you to know that this past week, lots of special things were given to me. In fact, anytime one of our children in the church draws me a picture or writes me a note, it goes on this wall. So if you ever come to my office and you want to read and see some of the neat things that God's people have given me, you can always come and look. It's a place that I like to go and just look and reflect and think about how blessed I am to be a pastor and to be at this church. Also this week, there were members who wrote cards. I guess after last Sunday's sermon on leadership, many of them just felt led spontaneously to write cards of thanks, and I was blessed by that. So those cards went on this wall as well. So I just want to say thank you, and I want you to know that we love you and we enjoy serving you as pastors. Secondly, I want to give thanks to God for what happened Sunday night. We had a really good night together. We made some decisions about the next step. You know, it's scary when we think about what the next 10 or 20 years, Lord willing, will hold. We don't know what God is going to do, but we came together and said that we wanted to start thinking and planning toward that process. We gave another benchmark that we've asked the church to meet. And beloved, when we meet that benchmark, then we're going to bring it back to the church body and look at building phase 3, which is going to be the next step. It's exciting and it has so much potential. At the same time, it's extremely scary. So let me just ask you to do a few things in this process as we're just taking baby steps. Number 1, would you please pray? Pray for our church. Pray for the direction that we're going. Fast. I want to call you to fast. And I want you to be encouraging through it all. The Lord's will is going to be done. And we know that if God calls us to do something, He's going to supply and provide. He always has. I've always been amazed how God supplies and provides. And He can do it in ways we can never imagine. I mean, those of you that have been around long enough, you know that there's been times where we've gotten phone calls and the Lord has provided hundreds of thousands of dollars through the death of a saint. We just didn't know it was coming. We couldn't imagine it, but God knew it was coming. God had it ready, and He gave it to our church in 2011 when we were remodeling right at the moment that we needed it. Friends, never doubt, God can do that again if that's what He calls us to do. So we're just praying and we're taking baby steps. Nobody's rushing anything. We're asking you to pray. Thirdly, let me encourage you. This weekend, we have a lot of great worship services. Don't forget our Good Friday communion service at 6:30. I hope the church body will pack out the house as we celebrate what Christ has done for us on the cross through His death, His body, and His blood. And then Sunday morning, we have 2 services. We have it at 9 and 10:30. And I'm so excited because many church members have signed up. They're working. They're ready. You invite a neighbor. Invite a friend. Bring them to church Sunday. For some reason, Easter is one of those cultural moments where people are willing to come, even when they haven't been willing all year. So you invite them to come. The gospel is going to be presented. The church is going to be gathered, the body together. It's going to be a great day. I'm looking forward to serving with you this weekend, worshiping with you, and loving our Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless you.